in the north end zone, we can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Here's Lawrence to throw right away. Duvernay with the grab. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Look him up on a second down and 8.
We're at 23. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Christian Kirk, touchdown Jaguars. That his first touchdown this year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitting slant there. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
Brings up 3rd down.
18 Cardinal. Go.
On 3rd down, they go with Chubb. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. On 4th down, on comes Jake Camarda to punt for Tampa Bay. And back deep is Quez Watkins. Fielded at the 9, and he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Safe right. Hey, line.
first down throw for Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
These are 24. Silver.
They go play action for Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Second down and 8.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! 13, Luke!
Back to throw. Lawrence. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Red on red.
On third down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up. So it is fourth down, and that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good, and the Jaguars will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll look to throw. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's the former #1 overall pick, Travon Walker, there to make the stop. Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
At the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
3. That's to the left side, caught by McMillan. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Take right open.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Ready? Go, let's go. Hey, we're on.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars move out in front by the score of 17-3. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. He's going to look for the home run ball. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Lawrence now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Little on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars extend to a 24-3 lead.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, to Godwin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
19 Tiger.
And the Buccaneers, first down.
Go.
Now give to Chubb, running right. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
Head to 60. Head to
A
60.
gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll go with Chubb. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hup.
Back to throw. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
Quick throw, taken in. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
That's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
Ready up.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First down.
A run up the middle with Chubb. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Okay,
at the
ready?
8-yard line.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Set. Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. From the pistol, a give to Chubb. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 31-yard line.
Lisa 24.
Duvernay in motion.
Silver.
On first and 10, Lawrence. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this did.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, set. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. And the Jaguars are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
60-by-6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught left side by Evans.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Godwin working the right side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Nick Chubb, touchdown Tampa Bay. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Set. Go, go. Hey, go. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Buccaneers, 16. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Come on. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick hitting slant there. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Tight end on the move left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And this will be incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Really nice job here by the defender. I mean, how often, Mike, do we see on these long downfield passes the defender kind of lose the ball in the air and get himself out of position? Well, that wasn't the case here. Really well done. And if I'm this quarterback, after these back-to-back incompletions, I got to find myself a little rhythm and take some easier throws.
And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Wes Watkins takes it from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
He's going to air this one out. He's got it. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards.
On red.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 22.
Second and a yard.
These are 24.
In motion comes Thomas. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And he's in! Brevin Jordan. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Buccaneers 22. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
By Devin Lloyd. A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 22-yard
Last
line.
thing, 19.
Back to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Going for it all. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Forrest.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Red on red.
In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now to throw on first down. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here at their own 22.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
He'll drop to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans at his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play well and execute at the quarterback position. Everything else will take care of itself.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Chubb. Room to run past the 30. And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Down to the 10. And he will score. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a two-possession game here late.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point to go for 2. And he gets in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Come back here within a couple of scores now. It's a 15-point game. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
Ready?
Throwing now on 1st and 10. It's complete to Evans. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
And now, some of the new thinking. They're down 9, but they're going to go for 2 here. They'll send their tight end left. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. So let's try this again. They come to the line to go for 2.
Here we go, set.
The tight end going in motion to the left.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to... And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Buccaneers, 36.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. But he'll gather it back in.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Let's go. Go, go.
They go play action for Lawrence. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain.
And he's got another one. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game and number 12 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Bucs will cut it to a 2-point lead. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
First and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
13, Lou.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Hey, go.
Now, ETN. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Buccaneers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And that's just the disastrous outcome on that last pass. I mean, yes, you have to stay aggressive knowing you're trailing here late in the game, but you can't be reckless. Don't try to get it all back in one throw. That final pick, that might just seal the deal for their opponent.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 37-yard line.
And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun.
Really nice job there defensively. I mean, they completely took away his first read, and instead of the young quarterback going through his progression and being patient, taking what the defense gives him, he decides to still try to fit it in and force that ball, and ultimately ends up resulting in the takeaway.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey, Ryan. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Duvernay in motion. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's first down.
Go!
Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock. And
that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense can
carry that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bucs have it.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So it is a win for our visitors.